Now it's time for one of my favorite segments that we do every week. This is the Detroit Lions defense through week 11. So where does the Detroit Lions defense rank? Something I enjoy doing, and I appreciate the 7 people that enjoy this video. I'm going to make fun of myself and the videos that they don't do too well. I know you guys put in the comment section that you like it, and I enjoy it myself, and I appreciate that. I just like having a little fun, taking a little shot at myself. All right, so as we continue to do this thing, we're going to always bring in the previous week, and then we're going to compare it to the present week. So this is where the Detroit Lions were at after week 10. Total yards, they were 20th in the league. That was up 2 spots from the week before. Passing, they were 28th. Rushing, they were 6th. Sacks, they were 16th. Points per game, they were 8th. And turnover differential, they were 4th. Now check this out. I don't know if we've ever seen this, but this is week 11. Total yards, they are 13th, which means now the Detroit Lions have the 13th ranked overall defense. Passing defense is still not that great as far as yards per game. Now, a lot of you guys in the comment section are saying, well, the Detroit Lions are winning by a lot, which forces the opposition to throw a ton. I hear what you're saying. I still think that even with that being the case, the 27th ranked defense is just pretty bad. No matter how much we're up, those are just my thoughts. Rushing, we went up 1 spot from 6th to 5th. Sacks, we actually stayed the same, with that half a sack by Zadarius Smith and half a sack by Jack Campbell. Points per game, we took a giant leap here, went up 3 spots from 8th to 5th. And turnover differential, we went up 1 spot. We're actually tied for 3rd, but I'll say that we went up a spot. So if we compare last week to this week, kind of smaller numbers. But I think I'm most impressed by the total yards, because we took, this might be one of the biggest jumps that we've ever taken in yards, in total yards. Went up from, we are now points per game ranked 5th, but total defense from 20th to 13th. That is a really big deal. Now we're also going to do like we did last week as well, which is bring in 2 stats that are not on this list. 3rd down efficiency. Last week we were 1st. We remain 1st this week as well. Red zone efficiency, we actually were 4th, I think we were, and we moved up a spot. So 3rd down defense, this is why I think that the defense is doing so well, even though the pass defense is not that great. It's only, 6 teams that are worse than us? And yes, there could be, if you look at this, look, the team that we're playing this week, the Indianapolis Colts, they're literally worse than us by 1.2 yards. So passing defense could be anywhere from, the first passing defense could be like, it could truly be a 5-yard difference, right? So I'm going to take my foot off the neck of the passing defense. I really am, because the total defense is what I'm looking at. And we talked about this time and time again, that if the Detroit Lions, we said last year that if the Detroit Lions had a top 10 defense, we would have won the Super Bowl. That's what it was. We were the only playoff team without a top 10 defense. No, is that right? I forgot, bro. I need to look up I had it. It was literally ingrained in my head, man, and now I can't remember it. Out of all the top, okay. It was 14 playoff teams. 10 of those 14 had top 10 offenses. But the Detroit Lions were the only one with something. I was hoping that all of that helped me remember. I cannot remember, man. I'm going to have to, I don't know if I feel like going to look, but I'm going to take my foot off the passing defense, because our total defense is top 15. And the way these dudes are playing collectively as a unit, and with the addition of Zadarius Smith, with the the emergence of Jack Campbell and stuff like that, I'm going to say that, like, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We are 5 spots ahead of where we ended last year, and we still have 7 games to go. The Detroit Lions' total defense could be top 10 before the year is over. I mean, think about it. We took a massive jump, a 7-spot jump this week. If we just hypothetically, to get into the top 10, we would only have to move up 3 spots. But if we moved up another 7, that puts us 6. I mean, who knows? We shut down Anthony Richardson. We don't let them get a bunch of yards. And next thing you know, we're top 5. So I'm going to take my foot for the first time in 3 years. I'm going to take my foot off the passing defense, even though statistically it's 27th. I used the word trash on Twitter the other day, and I was last week's Matt Derry. If you don't know, watch the video on Lions Syndicate or Syndicate Sports Detroit about Jameson Williams. But I'm going to take my foot off the gas because that points per game, the yards per game, and for points per game to be top 5, that's a big deal. Top 5 points per game, top 15 total yards per game, top 5 defense rushing, top first overall third down, and top 3 in red zone efficiency. So although the passing yards are not that great as far as passing defense, it could legitimately be, as a matter of fact, let me see. I have the team stats pulled up. And let's see who allows defense points. Or, I'm sorry, passing yards. Passing yards per game is 284. No, I'm sorry. Let's look at the worst. That's the worst. So what's the best? Okay, so the best is still the Tennessee Titans at 164 yards. So that's quite a jump. That's almost 75 yards. That's almost a whole football field. So again, I don't think it's that great passing yards. I mean, statistically, they're not that great, but there are the other factors, such as the takeaways as well. So let me pull this back in because I'm not admitting defeat or saying I was wrong. The passing defense is still not that great as far as yards per game. But I mean, top 4 in takeaways, top 3 in red zone efficiency, first in third down efficiency, top 5 in run defense, top 15 in total defense, top 5 in points allowed per game. I can cut the pass defense some slack. That's what I'm doing. I'm cutting it some slack. I'm taking my foot off the pass defensive neck. We're winning games. We're 9-1, and total defense, we are flirting with the top 10. And if we get a top 10 defense, I can almost guarantee you we win the Super Bowl. If we had a top 10 defense last year with our top 5 offense, I think our offense finished the season at 3rd. Right now, I believe we have, a little spoiler, the Detroit Lions have, oh my God. Wow. This is another reason, too, that I'm going to take my foot off the neck of the defense. I'm giving y'all a little spoiler. We are top 10 in all 7 statistical categories. We are first in points per game. We are 3rd in total. Wait. We are 3rd in total defense. So we're first in points per game. We are 3rd, top 3 in total offense, top 3 in rushing offense, top 10 in passing offense, top 10 in third down offense, top 5 in red zone efficiency, and top 10 in giveaways. We are, along with a top 15 defense, that's Super Bowl material right there. So the numbers don't lie. Can they be deceiving? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps they could be. Hold on, I got to find perhaps. Because it ain't the same if I don't say it. Could they be deceiving?
Oh, my God.
Bruh, that's the wrong one. It was this one.
Perhaps.
But I will take my foot off their neck. I believe that this squad, we keep this up. we can win the Super Bowl. We break the top 10, I guarantee you we win the Super Bowl. Right now, I think we can win right now, but we break the top 10 because that's what I think we were missing last year. Crazy. So a top total offense, a top 3 total offense, and a top 15 total defense. We get that up 3 more spots, we going all the way. For sure. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, man. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Don't forget about all the affiliate partnerships, the Lion behind me, Ridge Wallet. You can actually get the Lion key holder combo for $139, and you can use 10% off if you use promo code YouTube10, YouTube10. Fathead also has a 30% off through the first week in December. BF30, you can see it as the pinned comment. Of course, you can save $30 off of this bad boy here or any other sign that you want by using promo code LS24, LS30. I'm sorry, I got so many, man. It's hard to remember all of them. I think that's everything. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.